All right, guys, it's really hot. I am sweating profusely, but I do have one more message. I feel like a lot of people, especially nowadays, they don't necessarily lean into the hard times that they have to go through. And they always seek comfort in whatever it is. It could be drugs, friends, anything that makes them not think about the challenges that they have to face. I think the truth is, I don't think this, I know this, the truth is that the challenges that you face and the hard times that you go through are nothing but a test of your character. I'll say it all to the day I die. Everything that you go through is a test to see where you stand as a person. So if you're going to be confronted by a challenge, if you're going to be confronted by hard times, and you're going to give up, and you're going to say, you know what, I still have this, and it feels better to do that. I don't necessarily need to go through this challenge or hard time. That's just a test of your character. And the truth is, if that's your mindset, you have a weak character. Going through challenges and hard times is going to make everything a lot better for you. It's going to make you a much stronger person at the end. It's the same thing with the gym. You go to the gym and you push yourself to the limit. That's how you get stronger. You don't go too far where you get yourself hurt, and you don't jump off that edge, but you do bring yourself to that edge almost every time. That's how you make progress. You got to do the same thing in life. You got to bring yourself to that edge. That edge of being uncomfortable. A lot of the time it's gonna force you to buckle down and make decisions. Because when you're forced to make decisions, that's when the real you is going to come out. That's when your grind is going to come out. And that's what you're going to see where you stand as an individual. Hard times do nothing but create stronger people. Comforting times, easy times, you don't create anything stronger. And a lot of the times you actually get weaker. If you're always seeking comfort, if you're always seeking a vice and you're in bondage to something, that's not necessarily a healthy thing. You got to push yourself. You got to push yourself, guys. You got to do things different. You got to make sure that you're always doing something different. And you got to make yourself think. You know, I say this too, a lot of people live life on autopilot. You can't just live on you can't just click a button and coast through life. Sitting in, you leave the cockpit, you go in the back, and you just snack on some stuff while the plane's flying. You got to get up there and steer the plane, guys. What if you're on autopilot and you're just chilling and there's something in the way? There's an obstacle, there's a challenge, there's something you got to get over, there's a hurdle. What are you going to do? Autopilot doesn't know to turn left and turn right. It knows how to go straight. So if you face something, you got to be in that driver's seat to move. You got to always keep your life interesting. I've noticed that whenever I feel like I'm sort of coasting through life and I get comfortable, that's when I feel uncomfortable. I don't like that. I need to make a change. I need to do something a little bit different. It doesn't matter what it is. It could be something very small. A different workout, waking up at a different time, reading a book, journaling, something different. You can't do the same thing every day for extended periods of time. You got to make yourself think. And if you're held in bondage by whatever, drugs or hanging out with people or drinking alcohol or watching TV, if you're held in bondage by all those things, you're never gonna be thinking. You're just gonna be watching and consuming. Don't be a consumer. I'm not saying it's bad to watch TV, but there's a time for all that. There's a time to kick back and relax. And that time is not, 3 and 4 hours every day. Maybe an hour on the weekends. Hang back and chill. But other than that, guys, you gotta get out there and work. You gotta make yourself think. You gotta get some competition in your life. You gotta get some challenges, obstacles, stuff you gotta get over. You can't just make life easy. You're not really gonna get anything out of it. All right, guys, so challenge yourself every day. Just make sure you're always trying to create solutions. There are problems in everyone's life that they know that they need to solve. They're just too lazy to solve them. So start thinking and start solving your problems. Peace.